Hello, Commanders fans. Today we have some hot news that you can't miss. So get ready because there's a lot of important information coming. Before we start, we'd like to take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and stay up to date with all the news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which really strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the most passionate fans of the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. Insider expands on whether OC Cliff Kingsbury could remain with the Commanders despite HC interest. Shortly after we learned last week that at least the Chicago Bears and New Orleans Saints had sent interview requests to Washington Commanders offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, a report surfaced claiming that it's not a certainty that Kingsbury will leave Washington this offseason. Before Kingsbury helped Washington beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23-20 in the wild card game on Sunday night, Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio spoke more about Kingsbury's mindset. This week, Commanders offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury will have interview opportunities for head coaching positions, Florio explained. If they win, it won't be his top priority. According to a league source, Kingsbury may ultimately decline one or more interview requests. He has no financial urgency to become a head coach again. His buyout of the Arizona Cardinals runs through 2026 with mid-level head coaching pay. That allows him to wait for the right job to open up. Kingsbury compiled a 28-37-1 overall record with just one playoff appearance and no postseason wins with the Cardinals from 2019 to 2022. Many assumed the Bears would be the right fit for Kingsbury, considering he was a senior offensive analyst at USC in 2023, as current Chicago quarterback Caleb Williams finished his college career. The Commanders' Jayden Daniels became the uncrowned winner of the Offensive Rookie of the Year award while playing under Kingsbury, and Daniels completed 24 of 35 passes for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win over Tampa Bay. He also rushed for 36 yards and picked up a big first down with his legs in the final minute of the contest. While some within the Bears may feel that Kingsbury could get the best out of Williams, Florio noted that the Jacksonville Jaguars could get involved this week regarding Kingsbury. The Jaguars are presumably looking for an offensive mind who will ideally turn Trevor Lawrence into the elite quarterback they thought they had when they signed him to a 5-year contract extension worth up to $275 million, with $142 million fully guaranteed last offseason. At the end of the day, Kingsbury is in no rush to leave, Florio continued. He'll make money as a head coach through 2026, even if he's not a head coach. He can wait for the right time to be a head coach again. For now, it looks like Kingsbury will spend most of this week preparing for Washington's divisional round game against the 15-2 Detroit Lions next Saturday night. As of Monday morning, DraftKings Sportsbook listed the Commanders as 8.5-point underdogs against the Lions. Commanders should invest in elite AFC East wide receiver. The Washington Commanders have a key piece on offense in Terry McLaurin. After a stellar 2024 season, McLaurin cemented his position as WR1, recording 13 touchdowns, a single-season record in franchise history, and earning NFL All-Pro honors for the first time, all while catching passes from rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels, showing his consistency and leadership on the field. However, beyond McLaurin, the team struggled to establish a solid presence at WR2. That void was filled primarily by veteran tight end Zach Ertz, who had to shoulder much of the offensive responsibility. Despite that, the Commanders achieved a 12-5 record and returned to the playoffs for the first time since 2020, a major milestone for the franchise. However, looking ahead, relying on makeshift solutions can be risky. To solidify their passing game, the Commanders have a unique opportunity with nearly $100 million available under the salary cap. This scenario opens the door for major investments in free agents, especially elite wide receivers. Among the available options, one notable name is Amari Cooper, currently with the Buffalo Bills. Cooper, who will turn 31 in June, is in the final season of a 5-year, $100 million contract he originally signed with the Dallas Cowboys in 2020. According to Spotrac projections, Cooper's market value is around a 2-year, $28.4 million deal. While this may seem high for a player who is on his third team in just 4 seasons, Cooper continues to be extremely productive. He has surpassed the 1,000 received mark in 3 of the last 4 seasons. A viable strategy for the Commanders would be to offer a short-term contract between $10 million and $15 million for 1 year to secure the player and maintain flexibility in the future. Amari Cooper, experience and consistency in the passing game. Despite an underwhelming 2024 season due to the midseason trade to the draft class, Cooper remains a coveted target. Bleacher Report analyst Christopher Knox ranked him as the 11th best free agent in 2025, highlighting his potential even in a downside scenario. Statistically, Cooper hasn't been particularly impressive this year, Knox wrote. He dealt with some terrible quarterback play in Cleveland before the trade and had to adapt quickly to Buffalo's offense. Plus, Joe Brady's system doesn't prioritize a single receiver, which limits his production. Still, Cooper is known as a skilled route runner with reliable hands and the ability to make big plays. In 2023, he tallied an impressive 1,250 receiving yards, cementing his status as one of the league's best. Commanders' attractiveness to Cooper. In addition to the financial potential, another factor that could attract Cooper to Washington is the possibility of playing with a young and promising quarterback like Jaden Daniels. The connection with a rising signal caller is something that many free agents value, especially those looking for long-term success. Since being drafted by the Las Vegas Raiders with the 4th overall pick in the 2015 draft, Cooper has been selected to the Pro Bowl 5 times. However, his postseason experience is limited. He has played in just 5 playoff games and has never been on a team that has advanced to the conference finals. Despite this, when given the chance, Cooper has delivered. In his rare postseason appearances, he has accumulated 25 receptions for 304 yards and 2 touchdowns. For Cooper, however, the playoffs are not everything. By the end of the 2024 season, he will have accumulated an estimated $136.6 million in career earnings, cementing his position as one of the highest-paid wide receivers of his generation.